And that's it for this first lesson in At Your Pace Online's continuing education course for Tennessee real estate professionals. Let's take a look at what we've covered so far. We began our lesson covering some of the more recent changes in Tennessee real estate regulation, such as the responsibilities for notifications to the Commission when brokers and affiliates part ways, as well as when they affiliate with new ones. We talked about teams and the appropriate manner in which they can be advertised or promoted. That is, of course, with clear and at least equal display of the firm name for which they work. And they must not give the impression that they provide any services separately from the firm. Electronic records, rapidly becoming the most common, were another key subject we covered here. The key takeaways in Tennessee are that all transaction records must be kept a minimum of 3 years following the termination or completion of the transaction, and the records must be readily available to TREC to review at any time. And along with our focus on providing licensing services to our military applicants, we took a look at how other license holders can reinstate their licenses that may have lapsed due to health or other medical issues. Two particular areas where we spent time were errors and omissions insurance coverage and advertising. Errors and omissions coverage for professional liability is required for all active real estate sales professionals. This is coverage for professional mistakes, such as a problem with a client trust fund or a botched sale. This does not cover the client who trips and falls in the office. That's general liability. The errors and omissions coverage may be provided through the brokerage or to the individual so long as it meets the state standards and proper levels of coverage. And when it comes to advertising Tennessee real estate, we learned that the Commission's rules apply to almost any form of advertising, with a few general exceptions such as handouts or giveaway items, name tags and business cards, and charitable sponsorships. Here are the key takeaways. All advertising must be done under the direct supervision of the principal broker. They're ultimately responsible for the advertising, and the licensee is responsible for seeing that they comply with all approved requirements. No licensee is to advertise any real estate services that indicate the licensee is not in the real estate service profession. The properly licensed name of the firm must appear on every website page of the firm. Where multiple firms appear on the same page of a general internet database site, there must be a statement that the firm might not represent all the properties shown on that site. Licensees are responsible for the content of first-generation advertising placed by a licensee, but not for syndicated or second-generation advertising. Thank you for learning with At Your Pace Online.